welcome to Creative Wednesday. Today we're actually going to do something a little bit different. Instead of showing you the actual project that I'm working on, I'm going to show you how I brainstorm, because I think a lot of times people think that the projects and things that they see on Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest or wherever are just, they look so easy. People make it look so easy. I make it look so easy. But the reality is there's a lot of planning that goes into those projects. And so today, once my sweet son is done having his breakfast, we are going to go out to my garage and I'm going to show you one of the projects I plan on working on this summer and kind of take you through my brainstorming process as I try to decide what all we're going to do out there. So I will meet you in the garage. All right, readers, here we are. This is my summer project, and please excuse the mess in my garage. We've been putting together a basketball hoop, and this is kind of our storage area, and like a lot of storage areas, it gets messy. So this is an old school desk that used to belong to my mom. Her mom gave it to her when she was young, and now she's given it to me, and I am giving it to my daughter because it's a school desk, so it's child-sized, which means I'm a bit big for it, and I've already got a work desk that I like to use. So, first thing that I really want to do is utilize all of the awesomeness that is this desk. You can see it's got a bench in the front, and then the desk is in the back, and that might seem kind of backwards, but the way these desks worked is everybody had a desk like this, and so the person sitting on this bench would use the desk in front of them, and then there'd be another bench and desk behind the person using this desk. So it was actually a great way to utilize space, and so what I'm going to do is I want to build a stool for my daughter to use in the front. Probably try to put some storage space into it, because who doesn't need extra storage space, right? And then this bench is really cool because it actually folds up, so you can have even more space. So what I want to do is put a cushion on this bench, because I mean, it's wood, it's not necessarily the most comfortable thing to sit on, and then that cushion still have it small enough that this can fold up. So I did some measuring earlier, and it's 2 feet plus a teensy little bit across, so that's something I'll have to keep in mind as I'm choosing fabric. I'm probably going to do this probably in pink, because my daughter's room is green with pink accents because she loves those colors. And the desk, you can see there's like this little cubby where you would have put like your notebooks and things. The biggest problem I'm having is I'd really wanted to put a drawer, just so it could be a little more organized. But as you can see, there is a huge gap between where the top of the desk is and where the end of this shelf is. So I'm probably going to have to consult with my dad, who is my expert on all things wood building, and kind of see what he thinks, if there would be a way to maybe extend this out and make it longer without totally messing up the balance of the desk. I mean, this front piece is nice and heavy, but I definitely don't want to do anything that's going to cause this to have trouble standing on its own. So I might have to scrap the drawer idea and do something different. Okay, so that's the shelf, and then at the top you can see there's this hole. I honestly don't know what it's there for. The only thing I can think of is that maybe kids would have put like an inkwell or something similar on top, and that would have prevented it from like spilling over, but honestly, I don't know. my thought is to come down and just directly underneath this, right on that shelf, drill a hole so that it goes through, and then put a lamp on top of this desk here so that she can get some good lighting. My daughter is very much like me personality-wise. She gets totally and completely focused on a project, but if there's a lot of distraction around her, it can make her lose focus. And so this is going to go into her room so that as she starts school this August, she can have a place where she can study and do her homework. On this black part, because her room is going to be green and pink, very pastel, calming colors, I'm thinking that I'm going to spray paint this black to white, just so it fits a little bit better in the room and gives it that calm, pastel-y feel to it. The top of the desk and this back side of the bench, those I'm going to paint pink to match her room. And I haven't decided yet on the actual bench part. I want to put the cushion on, but I haven't decided if I want to put it on where it's like permanent, you can't move it, or if I want to put some Velcro straps around it so that you can take it on and off. That way, if it gets something spilled on it or it just needs to be washed, it would be a lot easier to work with. And I'm kind of leaning towards doing Velcro straps that can go around this. In which case, this part would also be painted pink, because who wants to take off the cushion to discover 70s yellow under it? Love you, Mom, but this is 70s yellow. But that's the desk, and it's honestly, it's going to be a really, really fun project. I'm hoping that this shelf idea, that I can somehow find a way to make that into a drawer, just to keep things organized. But even if I can't, this desk has so much potential, and it's going to be such a good addition for her room, and a place for her to be able to do all of her crafts, do her homework. And I really want her to be able to turn this kind of into a reading nook. So it's going to be placed in her room right next to the bookcase. In fact, I will take you in there and you can see what I'm working on. Alright, this is my daughter's room, and it's still kind of a work in progress. The reason she just has a mattress here is my dad, who is awesome at woodworking, is building her a castle bed. Don't tell her, she doesn't know yet. But it's going to be really cool, and I can't wait till it's done. But he's a busy guy, so for now she's got a mattress and did not make her bed this morning. But you can see it's this green color, and the camera's kind of changing the color a little bit. It's not quite so yellowy as it looks. This is kind of the area, this corner here, where that desk is going to go. This wall that hasn't been painted yet is going to be a mural, and it's going to be fairy tale. Let me show you that. That's going to be on there. And she wants the dragon to be pink, which I was like, oh, what a surprise. My little girl who absolutely loves pink, and she'll have a mermaid and unicorn. So very fairy tale, very, very girl, and it's going to be awesome. But this tree that I have drawn out here is not just going to be on this corner of the wall. I'm actually going to paint it so that it overlaps onto this green and goes up, and it's going to go onto the ceiling, which we're going to paint a nice kind of buttery yellow, just because, I don't know, maybe I'm weird. I don't like a room to be all just one color with the ceiling and the walls. I like for the ceiling to be kind of light, especially because a lot of the rooms in our house don't have a lot of good natural light. This room has a pretty good sized window, so it's not too bad. But not all of our rooms have that luxury. This desk, or it's not a desk, it's a bookcase. It's gonna stay here and it's going to be used as a bookcase. So that desk will then go probably right here next to it. And that will be able to reach this plug over here. And then she can have just this nice little reading nook, which is why I wanted to put a cushion on the bench part so that she has a comfortable reading nook. So that is the plan for this room and for that desk. And I'm really excited. I can't wait to get started on it. I'm actually going to be painting this wall this week. Get to finish patching up the wall, get it primed today, and then transfer that image on, and then showtime. So it's going to be a fun project. I'm excited about it, and I will definitely give you updates as these projects unfold. So have a great week, readers, and I will see you next Wednesday.